Hello, my name is Shitiz Srivastava and this is my video blog. In this video blog, I want to talk about the relevance of social media in our life. In my last blog, I talked about how you should not use social media and manage your time much nicer, because social media is just wasting your time. You're watching the news feed and you're watching the lives of other people, and you're frustrating yourself about these things, and you are also cluttering your mind with irrelevant information regarding politics and what other people are doing, and what is happening in other people's life and what is happening in the country. The news that is not, suppose you're living in Uttar Pradesh and you're getting to know what is happening in Karnataka, and you're getting frustrated about that. So about a thing that you cannot do anything about a place that you are not even visited once. You are frustrated about something happening in Syria. You are frustrated about something happening in US, but you don't know anything that is happening in India. So the problem is that we clutter, because of social media, we clutter our mind with a lot of things that are irrelevant to us, and then we get frustrated about it. That is one con of social media. Another con is that if you're not earning any money from social media, then you are purely wasting your time. Initially, when social media started, there was a purpose towards social media, and the purpose was to interact with other people. But now the social media has become a necessity for people, because the brands, the companies, the corporates, and even the companies, those who have started social media, have seen the benefit and advantages of social media and how they can cater and make it and turn it into a business. And now it has become a digital marketing thing, and everyone is earning money from it. People are getting billionaires and millionaires by working on social media. And I think it's time that you understand that if you are not earning any money from social media, then you're purely wasting your time, because everything that you see on social media is a result of your cache memory. Everything that you have seen previously is being tested and then presented to you in an interesting manner so that you watch it again and again. So I would suggest that if you are not aware in any field you are, first of all, I would just like to start that whoever you are and whatever you do, if you are irrelevant, if you are not interested in social media or using it as a platform to develop your personal branding, then you are doing a severely wrong thing. You have to use social media. You cannot just say I'm not interested in social media. I cannot do that, because it's the need of the hour. In whatever job you are, it is required. I have heard about the companies in Bangalore which actually go through your LinkedIn profile and to go through your Twitter profile to understand how socially relevant you are, how active you are on social media, and then based on that they give you the job. And if you are a vlog maker or you do a lot of social media things and help other people by your own knowledge, then it is an added advantage when you go and do a job. You can bargain on your salary, because you are ahead of other people who are working with you, because they are just wasting their time on social media. And I would suggest that you start watching the podcast and videos of Gary Vaynerchuk, and also read his books, and then you will understand how relevant social media is. So Gary Vaynerchuk also talks about this website called wish.com, about which I didn't even heard previously. And this is one of the websites which has turned over in billions, and it is directly challenging Amazon, and no one has heard about it. So during the seminar, he asked people whether they have heard about wish.com. So not many people have heard about wish.com. Why? You might be wondering that if no one has heard about this website, or how this website is working. This website is working because whoever is on this website is a repeat customer. They keep ordering from this website only. So this website, basically the owners of this website used to work in Google, and later they left the job, and then they started this website in which they sell things like Amazon. And the best part about this website is that they 99% of the profits and the marketing budget that they have, they spend on Facebook to promote their website. They don't use it to put the marketing budget anywhere else. They don't advertise anywhere else except Facebook. And Facebook has become something that is very, very important. And if you are not developing your personal brand on Facebook, if you're not investing your money on advertising in Facebook, then you are lagging yourself behind. Even if you have a company or a startup or whatever you're doing, you have to promote yourself on Facebook, because most of the people are on Facebook. And psychologically, if you see, whenever there's a film release, now whenever I go outside in the city, I don't look at the posters. Everyone is on phone, like 8 to 10 hours of the day. Everyone is on phone. Even if someone is on Ola cab, or someone is on auto, if someone is on car, wherever they are, everyone is always on phone. They're either on WhatsApp, they're either on Facebook, or either they are on Instagram or something like that. So if you're not promoting yourself in all these platforms, then you are just sheerly wasting your time. You have to understand a little bit of digital marketing. Digital marketing is basically marketing yourself digitally on social media. There's nothing so secret about all these kind of things. You don't have to understand SEO. You don't have to understand how hashtags works. A little basic understanding of all these things will put you on the map. and there's tremendous amount of knowledge and blogs and video tutorials and everything on internet to give you the basic knowledge about all these things. You don't have to become an expert on digital marketing, because that's not your career unless you want to make a career into that. But if you are any person and you know a little bit about digital marketing, you'll understand that you can change your life miraculously over the years. And you have to understand that advertising on all these people is not a waste of money. Whatever product that you have, whatever brand that you have, whatever thoughts that you have, if you want to promote them, these company charges money, and they make sure that it reaches to a lot of population. So you have to give them the money. And the best time to start anything on social media is now, is right now. Why? Because I will tell you why. 3 months back, the advertising budget of Facebook was literally very less, and every month they keep on increasing, because the customers which are getting on Facebook and advertising and paying them money is continuously increasing. Now they've also started putting GST tax on it, so it's getting expensive again and again. So the people who are not taking advantage of the situation right now are going to be losers in the future world. 1 year later, I think advertising on Facebook will become more organized and more expensive, so that a lot of people won't be able to do it. I was reading this book called Crush It by Gary Vaynerchuk, and he mentions this website called Tube Mogul, a website which used to put your content on multiple media platforms at the same time. So you don't have to go on, if you're writing a blog, you don't have to go on separate website to put your content. If you put your video on Tube Mogul, that video will be live on 30 more YouTube, 30 more platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and all these platforms that you have mentioned in. So I went to the Tube Mogul's website and come to know that it is acquired now by Adobe, and now they charge enormous amount of money to do the same kind of thing which was once free to do. And there are lots of other websites like Hootsuite and all these websites which take a lot of money to do the same kind of thing. So it's not free anymore. So everything which becomes on which a lot of customers get interested in, the people start charging money for that. So as early as you are on these things, the more beneficial it is for you to start doing things. And internet and Facebook and all these social media platforms are not very age old. They are like 15 or 20 years old. Facebook was invented in what, in 2005 2006, and YouTube came in 2003 2004, I don't remember. But the thing is, they're not very old, and this is just the beginning of social media. I'm telling you, this is going to be one of the biggest thing that has happened to human kind, because everything is going to be digital in the coming years. Films are coming on digital because of Netflix. People are just sitting at home. Zomato and Swiggy is bringing food to their places. Everything is getting digital. Everything is happening on phone has become the most useful instrument right now. And if you're getting irritated by it, then you are a big fool that anyone can be. You have to seek the profits out of it. You have to seek the advantages of what this social media can bring to you, and you have to understand a little bit about it. So I would say that you start reading books about digital marketing, you start watching videos about digital marketing, you start watching reading blogs about digital marketing, you start watching podcasts of Gary Vaynerchuk, Tom Bellew, and Grant Cardone, and all these people who are very active on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all multiple social media platforms, and they're very good at it. And they're not someone who just started. They have invested 10-12 years to it. So it's not something that if you start doing it right now, it's going to happen. It will take this due amount of time. It's going to take a due course of time. But if you start now, within a year or two, you'll become famous. Your personal brand will grow. But if you are not starting now, then you are going to get late, and more people are going to become more celebrity and more successful, and they're going to earn a lot of money without doing much. So this is an opportunity that you shouldn't miss. This was an opportunity that was not available to us 15 years back, to people who were born 20 years back to us. So the young generation has this advantage of social media, and I think you should understand it and start working towards it. So this was my knowledge about social media, and I wanted to warn you that you have to start right now about digital marketing and understand the relevance of social media. In my description, you will find other links of social media on which I am there, and you can connect with me there. If you have any questions or queries, you can ask me there, and I will answer to you. If you want any books or blog articles or your podcast that you want to listen to, and you specifically ask me that what is your area of interest, and I will tell you this other thing that you have to listen to. Also subscribe to my channel and click on the bell notification so that you can get my vlogs daily. I'm putting a lot of vlogs, and this year I have decided to put a lot of vlogs. So just click on that and let me know, and do comment, because I like to answer the comments, and I like to engage with my subscribers, and like to answer their questions. And also, if you have no question, just say hi to me and I will say hi to you. Thank you.